And this will get a little thick, so you just want to kind of shake it until it gets thick. Just kind of like a hello type of thing. You don't want to let this sit for longer than a few minutes without like squeezing it, using it, adjusting it, or applying pressure to it, kind of working it, because it will clot up and it's not going to be a pretty sight. Alright. It does tell you to section your hair, apply to unwashed, dry hair. You're going to put it at least 1/4 inch off your scalp. I'm not doing my scalp here, so I don't have to worry about that. Bleaching time, it may, you know, processing time may depend on hair type and texture. Check hair every 10 minutes by wiping bleach from a few strands of your hair. And then you rinse your hair. I always do what I call a test. With that test, I simply put it all over my hair, and then I'll take a little piece and wipe it with a towel or a paper towel. And if it's as light as I want it, then I'll just leave it. If it's not, I do try to reapply to that area just so it's not, you know, lighter or darker than other areas. So if you guys saw that spit out, that's exactly what I mean by keep it away from your face, because that would just spit in my eye. So you kind of shake it. And this is not going to get extremely creamy. If you do purchase bleach out of the store, it does get a lot creamier than this one does. Alright, because I am doing the ends of my hair, I have very thick hair. Once my hair gets wet, it does get a little longer. I do not want spots in my hair. So in order for me to avoid spots, which there's every different kind of way of doing it, different people have different ways. I just use what I have here at home. You know, if I would have thought about I was doing this video or doing this actually earlier, I would have gotten what I needed. But today I'm going to use what I got, and that's a red wrap. So what I'm going to do, just because I don't want spots in my hair is long, and as you can see, my hair does hang over my hair that I'm not coloring today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this saran wrap, and I'm simply going to wrap the hair that I'm not going to color like this. And all this does is kind of protect that hair from getting color on it, either, you know, in the coloring process or in the washing out process, because when you wash your hair, and you guys are going to see my eyes covered for a second, but that's okay. Like this. And you just rip it off. When you do color your hair, you know, your hair drips. That's cool. You just don't want spots in your hair. So at this point, what I'm doing is just getting all the hair I want to color, and I can feel it because I can feel where my hair bow is. And I'm tucking the saran wrap under like that. So this is all the hair I'm coloring, and I just take my saran wrap and tighten it around the ponytail holder. Simply because once I pour the bleach, I don't want it to drip on my hair that I'm not coloring, because it will make your hair spotty. Just like that. See? It's covered all the way around. Like that. So what I'm going to do now. Alright. So I got that situated. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the bleach mixture. And I did let my bleach sit for a second. If you notice, I just let it sit here. I know you guys can't really see the table. But I did let the bleach sit while I was getting my hair together. A lot of times when you let bleach sit, it does settle a little bit, and that's what I wanted to do. So I just did that. Now what I'm going to do, when you apply bleach all over, it is best to section your hair and then apply it. You never apply bleach directly on your scalp. You go a little bit down by the 1/4 of an inch, down from your scalp. You apply it to your hair, and you let that sit. You let that process. When it is time for you to rinse it, before you rinse it, you just move it up closer to your scalp. Never let bleach touch your scalp. Just move it closer. And because, number one, you have natural heat closer to your scalp, and it turns bleach a lot quicker than it does your ends. So you just kind of work it up close to your scalp, not on your scalp. For this instinct, I'm just doing my ends. It is going to take a little longer to process. That's cool. We're not in a rush. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take the bleach. I start by putting a little bit on my hand, And as you guys can see, it is a little creamy. It's not all runny. It does still have a runny texture to it, but it's not too runny. So what I'm gonna do, and I always start off this way, I rub it like it's moisturizer, and I just work it into my hair as such. And I am simply closing my eyes because I can smell the bleach itself, and it does burn my eyes a lot of times. And I'm just simply working it in to kind of get my hair moisturized. And then I will go in and kind of section this off like this. Kind of like 2 sections here. And then I'll start working the bleach into this side by doing it like this. And I will like pour it in because my hair is like extremely thick. And then I will just take my hand and kind of pull it through as such. And you can kind of see it coming through from where I just poured it in. And because my hair is thick, my hair is not going to get extremely moistured. If I wanted to do like a really, really bright red all over, I would have bought another pack and I would have done it that way. But I don't want it too bright. And I want it kind of like highlighted on my ends. So here I'm just pouring it into my hair itself. And then now I can go back and work it like this. I'm going to kind of readjust my camera here because it's kind of this way. Alright. I'm going to turn it this way. Alright. Bring the light in here a little bit so you can kind of see where I put the bleach. And one thing I have noticed when I do my own hair, I don't show as much attention to my back as I should. So a lot of times when I'm doing my ponytail, I just kind of swivel my ponytail around. You see how my back is like extremely dry. So what I'll do is you can see me here putting it on my hair. And see what I mean? If I wouldn't have had this wrap on it, it would have went right through my hair. So I'll just make sure I get it everywhere. And this is where I start taking like smaller sections and just making sure it's really saturated. And then I can see my hair already turning colors. So what I will do is, because I see some spots like in here that's a little darker still, I'll just take it and pour it and kind of work it in. And if you have thick hair, you kind of know it's harder. If I am doing a relaxer in hair, such as, I don't get relaxers. But if I was going to do a relaxer in my hair, I would have took smaller sections and kind of worked through a little bit more. But just because I want kind of my ends colored, it's not such a big deal. You can see my hair is turning colors already. Now I do see a patch in here that's a little dark. So I'm going to be sure to kind of massage this through a little bit more. And your hair should start lifting a pretty even amount. Right in here I see a little darkness. So I am going to take the bleach and apply it here. And in here. I should probably punch up just off of that. Like that. And then more massage on top like that. Alright, so you can see like most of my ponytail is covered. I'm doing a little bit more in here. So what I'm gonna do right there, because it's darker, I'm gonna kind of massage it here. Not such. There's this one piece that's just like dangling right here. Alright. I can tell my bottle is kind of empty, and so I do like pat it. And then a little bit more. And I'll wipe it off the table. I need all my bleach. And what I'm doing, I'm taking my hand in and I'm actually massaging it just to kind of get it, you know, in there and pull it out. Now, if I was doing my scalp, which I'm not going to do, if I was kind of doing like my hair, my root area, then I would not massage this stuff into my head because it would instantly start burning. But because I'm just doing my ends, I am separated here by a ponytail holder. So I'm kind of just making sure I'm massaging down to the ponytail, if that makes sense. This part back here, I can tell it's still dark, which means I'm not applying properly back here. Get this and drop it back here in the back and get it back real good. And if you're like me, short arms, long hair, and can't see your back, you can always take your hair up and kind of rotate it until you can see. You see how I got like dark spots in here that need to be moistured, especially down here. See? So what I will do at this point is pat my bleach, and I will pour it right here. And down here. Right in here. And just kind of massage it in here. Like that. And you can see my hair is definitely already turning. And one good thing about my hair, like my end, it's not going to bleach all of it, simply because I'm taking bigger sections. But that's fine. What I will do,
what color are you dyeing it?
It's gonna be red.
Red.
So because I am doing bigger section, it's not all gonna come out the same color, and that's fine because I kind of want like a highlighted look. Because when I wear my hair like this with this color in it, I am gonna be doing a flat iron. I'm gonna comb through this just to kind of get it in this part back here because my hair is so thick, it's not getting all of my hair evenly. Like that. Okay. So now I can kind of just work it. And I am going to let it sit for a few minutes without me touching it. Just kind of let it do its job. And if you want to wrap your hair, you can. If I see my hair is not lightening within the next few minutes, I will go ahead and wrap it. When I say wrap it, I mean just put a plastic bag on it. Saran wrap, a trash bag, whatever. Just to kind of put it in there and like hold the heat for a little while. But I think it's turning pretty good, so I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that. Here it says bleaching time. Every 10 minutes. If it's not the color you want, just, kind of recover it. Do not leave it in your hair more than 30 minutes. It will fry, dye, and lay your hair to the side. Alright, you're going to wash it out with lukewarm water, shampoo it, and then you're going to dry your hair completely, removing the moisture before applying your color. I think what I'm going to do, I think I actually am going to wrap my hair simply because I want it a little more lighter than this. And if you don't know, when you use when you use bleach in your hair, bleach does stop working after a certain period of time. So you want to go ahead and get your hair as light as possible, as quick as possible, if that makes sense. Here you can see it's definitely good bleach because it has bleached my towel. Yeah. So I'm going to do a light wrap, meaning I am going to go ahead and, wrap my hair a little bit. And I am going to use the same saran wrap that I wrap the bottom part of my hair with. So this is kind of a disclaimer. I would not suggest wrapping your hair with saran wrap. It's better if you have a bag to wrap it. I just cut my finger. Actually, Dre, can you hand me a bag? Do you have a bag down there, darling?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'm not going to show you guys anything I wouldn't suggest. So I'm going to actually use a bag. So here I have a Walmart bag. Wally World. So I'm just going to put this bag over my hair. I'm going to throw my ponytail back just so I can make sure it's just the part that I want covered. Like this. I'm not going to tie it. I am just going to wrap it. And I'm going to wrap it around like this. And what this does, it just makes your heat stay in your hair. So heat is what colors bleach quicker. So because I am going to go for a really light color, I'm going to let it, kind of heat up a little bit because I do want my red to be like, voila. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes. It's 9:45, so at 9:55, I will come back and we will do a strand test, which is what I was telling you, where you use a paper towel or a towel or something and you just wipe it. So I will actually be back in 10 minutes to show you guys how to do that. I'm just going to wipe this right here off. As you can see, my hair is covered, protected, so it will not bleach any color I do not want it bleached. So I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Peace. Alright, guys, welcome back. I'm putting my gloves on. I'm about to check my hair and see if it's ready to be stared.
What the heck?
It just round, so I went where it is.
I haven't peeked in a video in a while.
So, hi, guys. Ooh.
Hi.
Isn't she so beautiful? Yes. Oh, she's trying to show her hair off, y'all. Y'all saw that?
Oh.
Turn around, girl. Slang that hair. Slang it, slang it, slang it. Yes. Alright, guys. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to check my hair. Make sure my hair is covered all the way up to the ponytail. Simply because I do not want my hair to be colored where I do not want color.
Yeah, I'm going to just stay in for this part and then she can do this.
Alright, guys. Voila!
I thought it was supposed to be red.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, I bet you would actually look cute with blonde.
So I got something to tell you guys. If you were not listening or you just joined this video, you're going to think exactly what she just thought. I said I wanted red hair, right? But there's steps to getting red. Voila. This is the result of my bleach being on for a little over 10 minutes. So, as you can see, like the back of my hair, I don't know what it is, but it's something about my hair. My hair never turns the complete same color. And I think a lot of it has to do with because I have previous color in my hair. That is something that you have to take into consideration. And like I mentioned before, I'm okay with my hair being different tones of color. You gotta have to move with that. I'm okay with my hair being different tones of color simply because I want like a highlight effect. And that's exactly what it's going to give me. Let me go ahead and massage this side in a little bit because I don't like that. So, like I said before, my hair is going to be different colors and I'm absolutely okay with that. If you are going for a routine, just a traditional all one color look, then you do not want the streak look. And you can look at my hair, how right here it goes dark. And then my ends are light. That's exactly what I want. Simply because my hair up top is still dark. So I don't want like dark hair and then all red at the bottom. I kind of want like an ombre transition look. So because I know this bleach has been on my hair for a little while, if it does touch my other hair, it's not going to color it at this point because this bleach has already worked and it's been on my hair for a little while. And like I mentioned a while ago, after a certain period of time, your bleach is not as strong and it does not color. So what I'm going to do at this point, I am going to...
So what if it's still blue at the ends like that?
The blue is just the bleach. The blue is strictly the bleach. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take like a darker part of my hair, which is like right in here. And what I'm going to do with this piece, I'm just going to test this because like I said, it is the darker part of my hair and I want to make sure the lighting on it is as good as I want it. Because of course I'm not going to test like a light piece simply because it's light. I know it's going to be my lighter piece and I'm okay with that part. But what you want to watch is your dark piece. Because if I don't like how it's not all the way. If I get a dark piece and it's not as light as I like it, then it's still going to be too much darkness. And that's the piece you need to test. So I'm going to take this piece right here. All you have to do is take your towel and you wipe it. And that is light enough for me, guys. So you can see my ombre look here. So every piece that you see that's light or either blonde, like my ends are perfect. They're really, really white, and that's what I wanted. I wanted my ends to be red, like extremely red, and it kind of get darker up as it goes, which simply means once I put my hair down and I flat iron my hair is going to be extremely dark from my dark brown that was not colored. And then it's going to go to a little bit of a lighter brown, and then my bottoms are pretty much white. So once I shampoo this out and I put my color in it, it's going to be dark brown, a lighter brown, and then the color is going to make it like an auburn look. And then it's going to go a little bit brighter, and then my ends are going to be like, whoa, pow. All right. So what I'm going to do at this point, dry hair, just go wait for a second, color, shampoo with it. Alright, so I'm actually about to rinse this out right now. I'm not going to record that process just because I'm going to be bent over the sink. I'm not going to be able to see what you guys can see, what you guys can't see. So I am going to unwrap this part right now. And you can see where it kind of protected it. It protected it for the most part. It definitely protected it. And you see right here where my ponytail is a little dark right here. And you see the ombre look? That is exactly what I was going for. I have noticed in the past where I have done my hair this way and I use the ponytail method. When I did my hair, I did not wrap it and I didn't like go a little dark on this part. It went down to the ponytail and you can literally see the ring on my hair from where it was sectioned, and I didn't like that. So that's why this time I kind of, left a space in between, and you can see that perfectly here. And I'm actually going to, can you bring this a little closer to me? I'm actually going to show you guys what I mean. See right here, my ponytail is here, but I did leave a little gap in here to where it's not all the way colored, and then it kind of goes in towards halfway of the bottom of my hair. I simply did that because if I would have colored all the way down here to the ponytail, like here, if I move this, you can see where my band line is. And that's why I did it towards the back. So when I let my hair down, more of my back will be colored. If that makes sense. If I would have went ahead this way, if I would have went ahead and colored all the way down to my hair bow, when I removed my hair bow, it would have been a straight line all the way across, and that's not a pretty look. So at this point, I am going to leave my hair in the ponytail, simply because you have to blow dry your hair before putting the color on. If I take my ponytail out, that's extremely too much hair for me because I'm going to shampoo it. If I take it out of the ponytail holder, once I go in and wet my hair to rinse this off and shampoo it, then my whole head is going to be wet and I'm going to have to blow dry a lot more. So what I'm just going to do now, I'm just going to do this part of my hair. I'm going to condition it. I'm going to shampoo it. I'm going to rinse it. I'm going to shampoo it. And then I will come back and show you my blow drying process. And once I finish blow drying, I'll put the color on. And then I will shampoo my whole head.
So when you rinse it, do you use your bare hands or do you still use your glove?
That is a good question. Me personally, like I just mentioned, I don't like stuff under my nails. So I will keep my gloves on for the process. A smart thing and an efficient thing you need to know. When you go to shampoo your hair, wash your gloves first because you have bleach on your hands that have not touched hair. So the bleach on your hands are actually still strong. As to where right now the bleach in my hair is not processing any farther because it's been sitting. So the bleach that's on my hand has not been connected with anything to start working. So you always want to rinse your glove off because if not, it will start processing your hair. If you accidentally touch this part, then you're gonna have spots in your hair. You don't want that. So I will keep my gloves on. I'll rinse my gloves off. Then I will start rinsing this and shampooing it. All right, guys. I'll be right back.
Alright, hey y'all. So I'm just in the process, but I'm just gonna be in a video. But she has done her hair a lot of times. She has done red, black, blonde, I think.
Are you really talking?
Yeah. Blonde, blue, green. And when she had red, it was cute to me. Because her hair was like right here, like, I don't know. But it, yeah, a bob. And it looked pretty good, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to just let y'all see. And right now she's rinsing her hair. It's still in a ponytail. And she's just like, she still has her gloves on because, as y'all guys know, her nails, actually got this almost. Actually got on her nails too. So now, she just rinsing it out. So, when y'all see her and me, that means she's back. So, yeah. Bye, y'all.
Alright, guys, I'm back. As you can see, my hair is blondie. Wee, 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 wee. Alright, so what I did do, I did not all the way dry my hair simply because I am going to put the color up there. I'm going to shampoo my whole entire head. And I'm going to condition it. I'm going to blow dry it. And then I'm going to flat iron it. So instead of completely drying my hair, which takes about 30 plus minutes, then coloring it, then wet it again, and then shampoo and conditioner it out, I'm not doing all that. So most of it is dry. And as you can see, it turned out pretty good. You can see a couple areas in my hair that has like this little orange red look to it, and that's simply because I have had red in my hair recently. When I went to the Dominicans that I was speaking on earlier, I did do a highlight, and it was blonde highlights and like a honey blonde type look. And before that, I had my hair a dark brown color, and before that, I had it red. So that red kind of lingers for a little while. If you've never had your hair red before, then you may not know that. But anytime you put red in your hair and you do a bleach color or a box color, it does linger. That's like with blue, a lot of times you'll get that little green look to it. I know you're hitting the light. If you do blue, you'll have a little green tint to it. A lot of times if you do pink, red, anything of that sort, you will have like the orange red look to it. So that's the case here. But that's fine because it's going to be an ombre look. So that's cool. What we're going to do at this point, we are going to shake this color. A lot of times I don't like shaking it. I will pat it like I'm about to paint my hair with some fingernail polish. So you just paint it. You kind of pat it like this. And if you have not noticed, I do have more gloves on. Whenever it comes time to pop this lid off the color, it will start spilling most of the time, and I don't want to get color on me, have to wash my hands and redo it. So most of the process here, you will see I have gloves on just to kind of avoid the possibilities. there's no set time that you're supposed to check your color, but I just do it for a good little while until I feel like all the color is transitioned. A lot of times I will hold it back up like this just to make sure the bubbles are out up here and the bubbles transition down here, which that is exactly what has happened. So I know my color is good to go. So I will, earlier you did see me pop the top off using my mouth with color. I don't do that because color is going to spit at you. So I will get my handy dandy scissors and just cut my top off. And I'm going to send a warning out to this because, see, it instantly started coming out. With red hair color, especially Splat, anything it gets on, it colors it. If it touches gloves, instant, touch the gloves, right? It dyed it. Anything that this Splat touches, it will die. Simply because it's a strong color. I have gotten it on the bathroom door before, and the whole bathroom door was this color. Okay? So you want to be very careful with that. In this instant, I will put a towel on me. I don't care about this shirt. That's why I put this shirt on. And it has bleach on it. It has water on it. At this point, that's fine. I just don't want the color to get on me. I did, a while ago, wash my hair. And a lot of it washed my grease off up here. So I will go ahead and apply more grease simply because I don't want this red color on me. And before I showed you guys how I put it on my hands to avoid it getting under my nails, but I have gloves on, so we're good with that part of it. I will go around my hairline, especially my ears, because my hair is long. It will drip on my ears. All right, now that I have it ready to go, this is the fun part. I love doing this part. All you have to do is pour it. Look how pretty that red is, guys. And the difference between red and the bleach you got to kind of like see where it's going. And this red, you just pour it up there and you massage it. And you can tell where it's going. Like this. So I'm going to actually start sectioning my hair off. I normally do like an all over, like I just did, and then I'll go in and section it. Just because I don't want I don't care about the brown not being covered, but I don't want any blonde uncovered. So I'll go in and start it through like this. And I'm just going to put a paper towel right here so that way when I put the color on the table, it doesn't cover the table. And I just pull my hair apart and kind of work the color in it like so.